second-hand clothes, and meals from the Salvation Army. A childhood devastated by a father's alcoholism. Marilyn Musgrave knows about hard times because she's lived them. Today, you'll find Marilyn helping the homeless, the hungry, the broken and battered. In Congress, Marilyn stands for what's right, working with Democrats and Republicans to oppose the president's cuts to Medicare and veterans. Congressman Marilyn Musgrave.
I'm Marilyn Musgrave, and I authorize this message.
What would you say if you knew Betsy Markey had grown a small business into one of America's fastest growing companies, traveled all over northern Colorado for Senator Ken Salazar, helping small businesses cut through red tape, and worked with seniors and veterans to get the benefits they deserve? What would you say if you knew that now Betsy Markey's running for Congress with a plan to cut spending and restore fiscal discipline? You might say, we could use that kind of energy in Washington. Helping Colorado is how Betsy Markey is making her mark.
I'm Betsy Markey, and I approve this message.
Like the worst on Wall Street, Betsy Markey gamed the system and got rich with taxpayer money. But millionaire Markey got caught. Markey broke the rules. The Justice Department has been asked to investigate whether Markey broke the law. She could spend 5 years in prison. Marilyn Musgrave protects middle-class families. Musgrave opposed the $700 billion Wall Street bailout and wants those responsible for the financial crisis held accountable.
I'm Marilyn Musgrave, and I authorize this message.
Congress is ready for change, Betsy Markey style.
I'm a big believer in saving my pennies and watching the bottom line. My parents taught us you don't spend more than you make. It's just that simple.
Betsy Markey grew her company into one of the fastest growing businesses in America. Now Markey is ready to go to Congress with a 10-point plan to cut spending.
I'm Betsy Markey, and I approve this message because Congress could use a little change. Okay, a lot of change.
I'm Marilyn Musgrave, and I authorize this message.
What would you say if you knew Betsy Markey had grown a small business?
But what if you knew she actually got rich on non-competitive Halliburton-style government contracts, and her contracts more than doubled after she took a key congressional job? If Betsy Markey used her congressional job to double her company's contracts, what will she do as your congresswoman? Millionaire Markey, the ultimate Washington insider. It's time to come clean.
The economy in turmoil. Coloradans working more, earning less.
Except Marilyn Musgrave, she's taken thousands in pay raises.
Tough economic times, hitting everyone hard.
Except Marilyn Musgrave, she's taken over 100,000 from Wall Street firms and banks.
The worst economic crisis in generations. And what's Musgrave been doing in Congress?
Voting for the failed policies that got us into this mess.
Marilyn Musgrave, helping herself, not us.
I'm Betsy Markey, and I approve this message.